Hey guys, it's Brittany. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about how I'm going to be converting the 7x9 vertical priorities plum paper planner into my work planner. I'm a teacher, so it'll really be like a teacher layout, but I don't necessarily do my lesson plans in a planner. I always do those digitally because they change and having to cross things out or erase kind of frustrates me. So anyway, we'll talk about that. But the reason I want to separate it, originally when I got my planner made online, I did a home and a school section, but when I do that, the lines blur between home and school. And something that I'm really trying to work on this year is living my life with intentionality, and part of that is by establishing boundaries. And I've learned that really through coronavirus, like boundaries literally physically at a store between you and another person, but also boundaries in your life and what you allow to consume your time or your thoughts. I don't really necessarily think that having home and school in the same planner for me is going to be healthy, so I wanted to separate it. So I have another planner coming. It should be here next week, so I wanted to kind of prepare this so that it is going to be able to function as my school planner or my work planner, and then my other planner will be like my at-home / learning to-do list type of situation. So I'm going to flip back to the start and we will get started. Obviously I'm not changing anything here. This will continue to kind of track the first day of school for us is August 10th, so I put that in there. I don't think I'll continue to track my periods in my work planner, but it is what it is. And then I honestly thought about ripping this page out because our school year ends in June here in South Carolina, but I'm just going to leave it. I don't necessarily need this page, but I don't have double-sided tape, so I'm going to tape these together. And then what I've done here in the ideas, plans, and goals page, I think that it is, I covered it washi, that are my school colors, and then I kind of set topics that I'm responsible for teaching, and then I can kind of go through when we're in our grade level meetings or such, like the order of things or like what we really want to make sure that we're hitting and hitting hard, especially given that the kids learned mostly online last marking period. So that's how I plan on using this page, is that I'm a third grade teacher. I have all the subjects, so I want to make sure that I'm really hitting the important stuff. So I think this will be a great page. This page, and you can kind of see in my planner before I had it like sectioned by months, but I don't need that for future plans for next year. So even though this could say like 2021 or 21-22, it's fine. And then I will just write as the year goes on, like if I did something and I really want to change it for next year, this will be my place to kind of record it of how things can run for the following school year. Now I kept this the same. I am keeping my monthly spread in here just because I did do some things for school that I kind of want to keep like track of. But I ripped out all the rest of my July spreads because I don't need them for school. And not that it's private. I'm sharing it with the internet, obviously, but I don't need extra stuff. So there's that. I did start the August page to go for, these will probably be the same goals in my other planner: to be present, give generously, and embrace change. But I did start first day for teachers. I don't know what I'll put down here. I doubt that I'll track like the books that I'm reading in my work planner, but I do have a cute little Wobot, and we'll see what I end up using that for. I will probably use these pages, and there's one in the back as well for maybe faculty meeting notes. I feel like there's going to be a lot of information this year and it will often be changing. So I think it would be kind of cool to kind of track the information that we got in August versus the information we got in October. That might be interesting to kind of look back on and be like, well, 2 months ago we said this was going to happen. I played around with some Planner Kate freebies here. I don't necessarily think that I'm going to track like my car payments and birthdays and such in the monthly spreads as the school year goes on, but I am going to use this to kind of track when we can give certain assessments. So teaching, sometimes there's like a window of opportunity that you can give assessments, so I'll probably check that here. Conferences that I have with parents, so when I'm going through I can be like, hey, I actually met with you this time, I tried to call you 4 times and you never answered, whatever it is. My days off, sick leave, and also appointments. Like on the first day I have actually a neurologist appointment at 3:30, so I need to make sure that I mark that so that way I make sure I leave on time. So that's kind of my plan for my monthly spread. I don't know that I'll necessarily decorate it. Maybe I will. I have a lot of stickers, so it's possible. These 2 stickers are not from Planner Kate. These came out of the Pastel Rainbow sticker book, which is a Happy Planner sticker book. Since my new planner did not come in yet, I do have this decorated kind of like as it was my catch-all. I don't know that I'll go all out and decorate it. I probably will want to track my water when I'm at work just to see, like, am I hydrating? We'll see. But let's flip the page because I thought about some habits. So one of the reasons that I bought this planner was because I really loved the habit tracker, and I still can track some habits with this planner being my work planner. Habits such as leaving by 3 o'clock, don't stay at school forever if you don't have to. Just having a positive parent contact. I try to do one of those at least every day, whether that be like a quick note or I send a photo of their child to them, whatever. And updating grades online, especially if we are going to be flipping back digital, the parents need to know, like, is my kid doing work, so it's a priority to me to update their grades regularly. As far as like the daily layouts go, obviously I'm going to have to cover up home. I might just white it out. I don't know. I've thought about like drawing a line here and then having it be 4 sections so I could write my lesson plans out or my ideas. I just do everything digital, so I don't think that's going to happen. What's more likely to happen is that'll just be kind of like a running to-do list of, assignments I need to assign to them on Google Classroom or books that I need to make sure that I have borrowed from the appropriate places, things like that. I'm sure this box is going to be confusing to me. I'll probably write notes here, like from emails that I get that week. I don't know. Stay tuned. But I do think that the gratitude boxes would work here to think about one thing I'm grateful for each work day, because it can be tough. Teaching's tough. So I think that I will go back to using this. And if my handwriting's not perfect, it is what it is. I ripped these out, but I mean, we're humans, right? Okay, so let's go to the back and I will talk about what I did in the back to kind of change things up a little bit. This is my running to-do list or like a master plan of ideas, so I'm just going to keep that as it is. Still going to keep the back to school list. These were always intended for school, so it's fine. There was a tracker here to like track the progress of my Teachers Pay Teachers products. Got rid of that. I ripped out like a whole bunch of pages, so the only thing that's left back here is just lined pages. And then I actually am underneath this post-it note, I have some passwords of like district things that I always forget. If it's a capital letter, lowercase letter, does it have numbers, whatever. So I am going to use this as a passwords hint. And then I ripped out the tracker. So this I will convert into my personal planner when it gets here. It should be here at the beginning of next week. So it should be here like the first week of August. And so I did think of a plan, and I will share that when it gets here and when I get it set up. So those are the things that I've changed. I've debated if I want to uncoil again and then take this out and put it in my personal planner, but I think actually I'll have more random papers that I need to hold on to in my work planner than I will in my personal planner, because that really just kind of like sits at the house on the counter. So anyway, that is what I've done to kind of prepare myself to set some boundaries for myself, and then this planner will just stay at work and be my work planner, and then when I leave work, it'll be there waiting for me the next day. So do you have multiple planners? If so, I want to know about them. What do you use them for? Or if you use it all in one, I want to know about that too. If you'd like to see more of my planning ideas and content, you can definitely follow me on Instagram. It is intentionally @brez. The link will be in the description box below. Additionally, if you liked this Plum paper planner flip through, there is a way for me to send you 10% off of your first order of $30 or more. So send me a DM on Instagram and I can get you hooked up. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you soon.